How's it going, YouTube? Spikesmth here, chilling. I love Starcraft 2, so I'm going to try to cast this game that I just played with my buddy Bobby. Right here, here's me. I am the Teal Protoss. This is my teammate over here, Bobby Purple Zerg. And our two opponents over here are the blue and the red Zerg. So let's get to it. We'll probably have to fast forward a bit because time constraint. But anyway, here I kind of fucked up in my beginning. You'll notice like a couple of my probes aren't even working. So we'll see what happens here. Well, I know what's going to happen, but yeah. So basically, the tactic you want to use in the beginning is just max out your supply with probes, basically. Usually what I do is on the, I think it's the 9th probe, I'll build my first pylon. I'm going to build it down here to kind of wall off, not entirely, because you know you need to let your units get out of your base. Right here, Bobby's just building probes like he should be. Our opponent is still just developing. I should probably just fast forward. Oh, there's my first pylon. I'm going to speed it up a little bit until the action happens plus time. Anyway, keep going. Okay, here's my first gateway coming down. See, I kind of blocked the ramp off a little bit, make it hard for anybody to rush in. It seems like actually our opponents, even though it said that they were slightly favored, they kind of sucked. Like, they really didn't do much this game, so I'm just going to talk about my strategy and how I do it. Okay, so here and I'm getting my gas. You need gas, you know, if you want to upgrade. I've also built my second gateway already. Now, I have, what is that? 13 probes mining and building. Let's check the APM. This is actions per minute. Right now, my average actually tends to be low in the like about 20 compared to some people are really high. It obviously fluctuates a bit. So okay, so this is where red is sending an attack toward my teammate over here, DokMurda. This is me, Pwning, of course. So he's coming through the middle. He's got a little defensive force, which is cool. I've pumped out my first couple of zealots. I actually used the chrono boost feature. Right now I'm getting my cyber core and forge so I can get to higher tier units. That's why I needed some gas. We're going to fast forward a little bit. Okay, so here's red. He's coming in to attack. Blue's going to try to help out, but it's going to be kind of pointless. So let's see this attack. It's just Zergling on Zergling. He's just trying to come after his resources, but it looks like he pretty much fails. And I'm kind of like, oh shit, are you okay? So I send my units over. So some minor economic damage. He took his drones off for that. Probably not necessary, but here maybe... Oh, let's see, he retreats him. Okay, and the game goes on. Not much damage there. I'm just kind of up here saying what's up. Returning to my base. So now I'm putting down a third gateway. It's always a good idea because you want to have you know, a lot of ports for your units to come out. So I have a pretty sizable zealot army, about 7 of them. Looks like he's just holding the middle. I don't know why he's not taking the Zelnaga tower, which gives you pretty fat vision on the map. Looks like DokMurda's moving his units out a little bit. So I'm coming down here. I'm eventually going to secure this, my second expansion here. The natural, as they say. And mining. I shouldn't have built this because actually I intended to go for void rays. So this was kind of a waste. I actually didn't even end up using, you know, researching either of these technologies. But here's my 2 Stargates, and you'll see how they come in later. But right now we're just expanding. Things are kind of boring at this point. People are just kind of trying to get their bases up and running. If you notice, both of our Zerg opponents, they didn't expand yet, which is kind of weak sauce on their part. You gotta expand. So he needs to be expanding here, but he's not. So we decide to move out. And so I take the tower. I can't see anybody, even though they have that other tower. Here's my Stargates are finally ready. I'm starting my next expansion right here. They still haven't expanded. And this is why they lose, because they just don't have the income that we're going to end up having by the end. So, okay, fast forward. So we're just developing. I'm not even building units. I think I'm just trying to develop my base up a little bit. Okay, at this point, we're about to have a little confrontation. So, looks like they spotted him, but here I'm moving out. Got my whole army here. See, I come swooping around the back here. No hope of escape. No hope. So one of my weaknesses here, I didn't actually populate this with drones quick enough. I should have done more quicker, but we'll see. But, you know, we were trying to play conservative and not truly engage, so we're holding back right here. I'm just holding the tower. They're trying to come out with hydras that aren't going to do shit against this army. And then this guy's just trying to turtle in, building a lot of defensive units and some anti-air, so at least he knows what he's doing. He's just not very good at it. Anyway, let's see. So no upgrades yet. Didn't do any upgrades. Now I'm just building my void rays right here. I fucking love these things because they come in. They're just really good at resource harassing. The Terrans have the Reapers, which are really good at harassment early on. Excuse me. But in the mid game, the void rays are the best. Just come in with like 4 of them. If you can get them upgraded, they're pretty much unstoppable. You'll kill pretty much all their probes 9 times out of 10. So here we're making the push, and I'm trying to swing around. Trying to swing around to get his resources back here. So we just walk right past his defenses. And here I am. Oh, his hydras are going down. Devastating attack here. Basically, this is costing him so much money because he's losing all these probes. He has to not only rebuild them, but they're not currently mining. And some more reinforcements. Reinforcements from his partner coming in here. And no more Zerglings for him. And we're basically, this is where we win. After this, he's just kind of being a bitch and doesn't want, you know, he said good game and then, you know, just stayed in the game and wanted us to kill him all the way. So we'll fast forward here. So he ends up going down here. See, blue guy left the game. And then this guy doesn't even want to leave. So we're just going to fast forward. Here's my void rays coming through, by the way. Let's take a look at this. I have 5 void rays. So let's see what happens when they swoop in here. Oh, he's got these anti-air units, but I'm just too powerful. Boom, dead, dead, dead. And that's it. For some reason he doesn't leave. Oh, he built a creep tumor. And then we come in. I don't know why he didn't leave. Anyway, that's basically the end of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Starcraft 2 was awesome. Unfortunately, I think the beta ends May 31st, and the game comes out July 26th or 7th. So, anyway, I might put up another 1 or 2 games if I have any good games in the next couple of days. Anyway, spikesmth, peace out. Hail motherfucking science.